Agribusiness, brought to you by Tarwater Farm and Home. Come on by, we'll treat you like family.
Good morning and welcome back to the show. We saved the best for last. We saved Tom at the 2012 Kansas AgriBiz Expo.
Correct.
Tom, I've struggled with it all day. We've got to come up with a shorter name.
I understand that, but the thing is, it's a combined show of the Kansas Grain and Feed Association and the Kansas Agribusiness Retailers Association. So basically, it represents virtually all of Kansas agribusiness. People that sell fertilizer, crop inputs, agronomic services, people that receive, store, handle, process, merchandise grain. That's the group that's here.
Another year, another great show.
Yeah, actually we're excited. We're back in Wichita last year in Kansas City, and it seems like Wichita works pretty well for us because it's more closer to where most of our members are headquartered. We have a number of members west of Highway 81. Southwest Kansas is a big part of it. And so this was really more central.
And I've told someone earlier, you and I had lunch together, and again, you brought up your staff.
Right.
That works at the office and the effort they put into this.
Absolutely. It's almost a year-long planning effort. Our staff, we're located in downtown Topeka, right across from the Capitol to the west. And I have 8 other people besides myself, but we have a meeting planner, Sherry Bennett, that spends virtually 50% of her time on this program. Our communications person, our financial person, everybody has a role to play. And of course, our lobbyists, they're here reporting to our members about what to expect from what we had to deal with last year's legislature and what they expect in 2013 legislature.
And Ron and I got to talk a few minutes, not on camera, but kind
Correct.
of off camera. A lot of changes coming up, so I'm sure he'll be very busy in the upcoming sessions.
Well, as you know, it's amazing, over 50, I think it was actually a larger percent, but 50-some new legislators in the House alone, as well as 16, I believe, new senators. It's a whole new group. Many have already had legislative experience, senators that formerly served in the House, but we have a number of people that's never been in state government before. They're newly elected. And so we have to make sure they understand the importance of agribusiness to the state and the fact that we represent that group.
Well, and I got to talk to Doug earlier, so I got to spend some time with Doug. He said one of the main purposes of the event is to remind everybody we're in a global market.
Yes.
We're not in just a U.S. market or a Kansas market. We're now in a global market.
That's so true. We depend on exports. The grain we grow and the products we produce in Kansas must be, many of them exported, but just as importantly, we import some stuff too, some products. So our industry, when you think about the size and scope of agribusiness, we don't represent the feedlots, but you add that in and the ethanol plants and all the different business locations across the state, it's just a big deal.
Agriculture certainly changing in the state of Kansas. I mean, not only with the drought, but the new legislative people coming in and a lot of things going on. The Kansas Wheat Board moving or being sold. Agriculture is really changing. The face is changing here in the state of Kansas.
You mentioned the Kansas City Board of Trade being sold to the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. That's a 156-year institution that was unique to Kansas City, Missouri, but their primary contract they traded was hard red winter wheat, which Kansas is the largest winter wheat production. And yeah, that going away is going to be a sad chapter in our history, but 156 years is a long time.
Yeah, and you said something that if you're not changing your diet, what was that you said?
Well, I'm just saying if you're, you know, I don't know who said it, but if you're not moving ahead or
Right.
making changes, then you're standing still and you can't afford to do that.
Right, exactly.
And so that's why we're so pleased that this trade show is the largest we've ever had, 27th version of it, and it's the biggest one we've ever had.
All right. Well, I just want to remind everybody that next year in November, make sure you make plans to be in Wichita again. I'm assuming we'll
Correct,
be back
yeah,
in Wichita.
yeah. We're the week before Thanksgiving every year.
Okay.